Good evening everyone, this is Mel Stevens. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's blog I'm going to apologise in advance. It could be a boring one. Today is what does a blind person pack when they're going away for overnight, and they have a guide dog. So bear with me guys, this one could be a long one, and it could also be punctuated with interruptions from my cat, because she's all over the place, because she's going, "You're packing, are you taking me?" So anyway, so that's that. So this is the bag that I'm taking. So this is used to be my school bag when I was doing my HSC, VCE, whatever you want to call it, my final school years, and now it's just my favourite overnight bag. So on the outside, on both the straps, I've got all kinds of cool things. So on this strap here, it has a phone pocket, not useful for an iPhone, but inside it is this little guy. This is called a mini guide. If you've seen my technology story, you'll know what it does. If you haven't, I hold it, I point it at stuff, and it vibrates. And if there's nothing in front of me, then it's not vibrating. If there is something in front of me, it will vibrate to tell me that there's something in front of me, and I sort of wave it around in the air, and that helps me sort of find my way around whatever is in front of me. So I don't use that all that often. I mainly use it if I'm sort of walking in really crowded areas, especially in the city, with the guide dog, just to make sure that, you know, we're getting through gaps and stuff really well. And also I do tend to use it in noisy environments where I can't easily echolocate things like traffic light poles and stuff like that. So because I'm going to Melbourne, I'll be using it to find the poles at traffic lights and things like that. So put that back in there. So it's a great little friend. And then this guy on this strap here is just my long cane. I use that when I go away. I use it on the train. I'll use it to get up and down off the bus, because it's a bus and a train from where I live to Melbourne. So I'll use that to get up and down off the bus and to do all sorts of other things. So it's really useful to take a cane whenever you go anywhere, even if you don't have, even if you do have a guide dog. I still take a cane. So moving right along. Sorry, that probably wasn't a very good angle. So I'm going to lie my bag down actually. So in the front, very front little zipper, I just have my train ticket, my just take everything out. My train ticket, my wallet, and my card wallet. Okay, so they're all in the front section there. Then in this next zip, which is an oval shaped zip, I have all Darcy's stuff. So I have his Nylabone, which is good for him to chew when we're, you know, on the train and stuff for a very long time. And then I have for this trip it's only 5 meals, and they're in bags. These are actually the bags that I use for his toilet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a meal out of a bag and then use it for his toilet. And he just has 1 cup of food and 1 4x2 biscuit for each meal. So they're in there as well. And the other thing that's in there is, I'll lay it out flat on the top of the bag. I don't know if you'll be able to see it though because of the contrast. This black strap thing that I'm pulling through my hand is his toilet harness. I am intending to do a video on what the toilet harness is and how I use it and everything like that, but briefly I'll just tell you it goes around his back end, so it goes like behind, just in front of his back legs, and the bag hooks onto the toilet harness at one end and goes his tail through the other end, and then he does what he has to do, and then I just take the bag off the harness and put it in the bin and put the harness back in the drawer. So means you don't have to pick up dog poo. Then the next section, this little oval section here. Sorry about the camera, guys. I can't see what I'm filming and I'm doing a very bad job of filming. So I've got these, which are my lactase tablets in case I do have something with dairy. This little thing with, I think it's a ladybird on it. This is a little pill container. This has got just like my random extra pills, anti-inflammatories, painkillers, stuff like that. And then that's all that's in that section. Then in the main section, I've got my lunchbox, which has got my lunch in it for Saturday. So I'm actually going to a table tennis competition. Tonight's Thursday night. I'm leaving at 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, which is Friday, and going to play in this table tennis thing on Saturday. So in my lunchbox here, I've got a can of soup, my soup mug that I use to put my soup in and warm it up in the microwave. I've also got a spoon and a banana, and the banana's for breakfast tomorrow morning. And then I've just got, in the rest of this section is just socks and undies and my spare clothes. And then the last section, and my bathroom bag will go in that section, on top of the clothes and everything. My bathroom bag will just sit in that section as well. When I'm ready to put my bathroom bag in the morning, I'll put my bathroom bag in there, or even tonight. And then the last section, I have got my swish bat. So the table tennis that I play is actually a game called Swish, which is a table tennis for blind and vision impaired people. So I will link a video in the description below, which is a video that was done a few years ago by one of the dads of one of the girls who used to play Swish in Melbourne, and that is a game showing you a video showing you a few games of Swish. So this is my Swish bat. His name's Chippy. He's very reliable, got me through a lot of tournaments and things like that. So Chippy is there, and also a nice Swish glove. Or this is, I don't know what this glove was originally for. I think it was for like biking or something. It's got rubber like grips on the palm and the fingers, and it's not very thick. Some people wear gloves playing Swish for protection of their knuckles and stuff, because it can be quite brutal on the knuckles to play Swish. The only reason I wear gloves is because I find that if I have a good glove with a good grip on the palm of the hand, I can actually hold on to the handle of my bat better, which can make or break a game. And then I've got this, which is Darcy's collapsible dog bowl. Yeah. So just voila, a dog bowl. and that'll fit his meals in it, and I can also put some water in it later on, and it folds flat so it sits in there very well. And then I haven't packed them. Oh, and of course I've got in the back as well, which I don't always have. I have got 4 copies of the Victorian Vision Impaired Table Tennis Association Singles Competition Saturday the 7th of April fixture, which, yes, it looks like a blank piece of paper, but it's braille. I have brailled it and transcribed it, and I'm taking 4 copies down for the players on Saturday. So I've made those and I put them in a nice little folder so that they don't get wrecked, because they have to travel from where I live to Melbourne, and it's like an 8-hour journey on a train and a bus. So they're there as well. The only things that I haven't showed you in that aren't actually in my bag is my Apple Watch will be on my wrist, because Apple Watches are awesome and I can't go anywhere without my Apple Watch. I'm also going to have this little guy. This is my Blaze, which is a talking book reader. So he's a cute little guy. He's really special. I also have this little guy, or big guy, a water bottle, and I'll obviously fill it. And this little guy, which is my digital FM radio. And then, of course, I'll put my chargers in there as well. And I suppose that's nearly it. Oh, the other things that I will take, I'll show you, that are important, especially for the dog, is I will take his leash and his harness, obviously. So this is Darcy's lead and his collar. So I will put those on him first thing in the morning, and it's all jingly and jangly. I love jingly and jangly things. And here is Darcy's harness as well. And the other thing that I have to do, which I will do now as soon as I finish recording this video, is I will put his, oh, all tangled. There we go. I will put his, please do not distract me, I am a working guide dog, tag back on his harness. That is something that I don't use very often up here in Mildura, because I don't have many people going to pat him up here, but I tend to find that I actually have more people going to try and pat him and distract him in the city. Don't know why that is. So I will put that back on his harness tomorrow morning as well. So, 13 minutes, 44 seconds. So that is all that stuff. The only thing else is I'll quickly show you my bathroom bag, because if I'm going to do the whole packing, then that's the wrong button. Then I need to show you my bathroom bag, which isn't full yet because I haven't done my teeth and hair tonight. So this is my bathroom bag, bought it at Kmart last year when I was coming up to Mildura for a holiday. So I've got some personal items which I'm just going to take out so that you don't see them, because this is YouTube. I've got some body wash that just fell over. I've got some deodorant. I've got a loofah. You always need a nice loofah. I've got some toothpaste, which there isn't much left of. Got a little first aid kit here just in case something goes awry. I've got my Tresemme shampoo and conditioner. Tresemme isn't the shampoo and conditioner that I use at home, but my mum bought those little tiny travel bottles when we went to New Zealand for me, and I didn't use them all when we were in New Zealand, so they're still there. Then I've got my medication, well, the rest of my medication, and a little bottle of, I know not what name, but it smells really awesome, perfume. And I will also put, when I have cleaned my teeth and brushed my hair and stuff tonight, I will also put my toothbrush and my hairbrush and that sort of thing in there as well. So that is pretty much it. And I had better stop this thing because I don't want to break my YouTube limit. Bye.